Hey everybody, it's Amar Sincilla and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how to make a Burmese chicken noodle soup that is delicious and that will warm your heart and your soul. This chicken noodle soup is called Kyar Zan. Kyar Zan means vermicelli noodles and Chet means to cook. Some people call it Kyar Zan Hinga. Kyar Zan means, again, vermicelli noodles, and Hinga means clear soup. Now this chicken noodle soup is popular in Myanmar. We make it for birthdays, auspicious occasions. You also can get that at the street vendors. It's also kind of like a street food as well. It's a very light, delicious, but yet very hearty and nutritious soup as well. So let's make this soup together. Let me show you what the ingredients are. In the soup, we're gonna need some chicken, some spices, and also dry ingredients such as vermicelli noodles. This is called black fungus mushrooms. You can also use wood ear mushrooms. And this is dried soybean curd. We also have quail eggs. So first things first, let's put some warm water into these three items so that you can hydrate them. I'm going to turn the heat on to medium. Drizzle a little bit of olive oil just to coat the pan. Some chicken stock boiling. I have about 8 cups of chicken stock here. The oil's heated up. I'm going to add a cup of shallots, about a 1/4 cup of chopped garlic. Give it a little stir and let it sweat for a little bit. 1.5 pounds of cubed chicken into the pan and saute them until it's cooked. Add 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 2 teaspoons of paprika, and we will stir it well. Add a little pinch of turmeric. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of fish sauce. The chicken is pretty much cooked. I'm going to add this to the soup broth. So soup broth has been boiling for a while. I'm going to just ladle the chicken into the soup broth and let that, simmer for some more. Get all that deliciousness in the pot. And give this a stir. The soup is boiling, so I'm going to add some quail eggs. I have like about 20 quail eggs. You can see the soybean has softened up a little, so I'm going to just add them into the soup broth. This will give like texture to the soup. The black fungus mushrooms have all soaked up the water and then it rehydrated. So what I want to do is wash them and then I'm going to add it to the soup as well. Mushrooms don't have much flavor, but it will absorb the flavor from the soup and it'll be crunchy, so it gives it a texture. So if the mushroom is small, like you can just add it like that. Some mushrooms are really big, like this. You might want to tear it apart and then just add, like this mushroom in the middle, you can see like a membrane kind of deal. So you might want to remove that part. So you can just like tear it out and then just rip it up and put it in. I'm going to add the remaining mushrooms in. I'm going to give the soup a little stir. I'm going to let this simmer for like about 15 to 20 minutes because one, the mushrooms need to cook and become softer, and then the soybean curd also needs to become softer. I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to add the vermicelli glass noodle. I cut it up using a kitchen shear so it's manageable strands now. And this cooks in no time actually. You can see that the vermicelli noodles are looking like glass. It's translucent and it's all clear looking, so it is ready. Let's take a look at the soybean curd, and you know what? The soybean curd has softened and they look like they're ready too. When you serve this soup, you want to make sure that you get a little bit of everything in the bowl. You would also serve on the side chili pepper flakes, some fish sauce, more wedges of lime and cilantro so that people can fix the soup the way they like, and then if you want to add more salt and pepper, you can do so as well. So let's taste the soup. The chicken is very tender. The soup broth is just flavorful. It's a little bit spicy from the paprika. The paprika is only 2 teaspoons of paprika, but it gives it this like little spiciness and also the coloring to the soup. And then the ginger warms you up. So does the black pepper. You would squeeze the lime into your soup, and you would add more cilantro, a little bit of chili flakes, and make your soup the way you like it. Like season it the way you like it. Oh my gosh. The lime definitely brightens up the soup flavor. It's perfect. It's a very light soup, but it has so much texture. I mean, with the chicken, the quail egg, the mushrooms, the soybean curds, and then the bean thread noodles. It's just full of texture. And then the brightness from the citrus, and then the warmth from the spices. This is a soup that you definitely have to try at home. Not only does it warm you up, it'll also warm your heart and soul. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure you click that notification bell so that you'll be notified of every new episode that's uploaded. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.